Yo, what's up guys, it's Seals. No cam, I am butt naked and I don't plan on going live or anything. I just wanted to tell you guys about the CM newsletter. Leisha, she is back. What a surprise, because today is a day after the Thanksgiving in Korea. It is the day after Chuseok. It is a national holiday, so there was no patch. Very short maintenance in Korea. People are mad, of course, in Korea because they were hoping for a balance patch. I guess director's gonna keep his word that it's gonna be with the Brawl Shaza raid. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's pretty bad, but okay. So I want to talk to you guys about this CM newsletter from Leisha. Now, some of these stuff, I read this over and over. There's a TLDR already on Invent. Some of this stuff is just really, really far out for the Western audience. But Invent is talking about the Western audience, and they're joking about some of the Western audience on Reddit, how you guys are asking about which bracelet is better. So, you know, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of like a heads up of what to expect. Okay, so Brawl Shaza, far away, 1690. There's gonna be this like cold effect. It could be a gauge, right? Like another gauge. So Predator Slayers are already complaining again that, you know, as soon as they press Z and go into the burst mode, that they're gonna just get frozen and they're gonna get exhaustion. All right, so we don't know about this stuff, right? The only thing that NAE audience needs to know right now is that there is going to be tier 4 bracelets. What a surprise. We already saw this in LOA on, right? But the thing is, I think it's gonna be a very big step up. So what we know is that at 1680, and the 1680 content, we'll talk about that later, there is this chart, is going to pretty much drop ancient tier 4 bracelets. There is no mention of being able to use, like being able to transfer tier 3 to tier 4. In LOA on, they did mention that you can use your tier 3 bracelet into Brawl, but they didn't mention anywhere, I combed it like crazy, about us being able to transfer it. Now, I personally feel that we should be able to transfer it, but there aren't any mentions. So let's talk about facts. Ancient bracelet that's going to drop from 1680 and above content is going to have 18 points into our ARK passive. All right, so it's going to give 18 points, and then we're going to get more points with another system announced called Karma. Now, Karma is a gold sync. I'm panicking a little bit, so I guess it's kind of weird to tell you guys not to panic. And the reason why I say not to panic is because it's very far away for you guys. For me, it's starting in 6 more days, right? I gotta see this stuff. But my plan, I think, is to take this very slow. You know what? Instead of saving it till later in the video, let me just say it right now. The reason I'm saying not to worry about this is because I just feel like there isn't going to be any raid for a long time. I think this is a very big bait for power. I think that Brawl is gonna be even slower. I really pray it's gonna be even slower for the Western audience. That's a separate video. But once again, let's go back to the facts, okay? And then we'll finish with the thoughts. I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth here. So the Relic bracelet drops from below the 1680 content, has 9 points. Ancient has 18 points. Now, this isn't really important for the Western audience. The most important thing is, hey, if you guys have a tier 3 bracelet, stop cutting it. Guys, you guys have a decent combat stats, right? Let's say you need spec and crit, and maybe you have like one bonus option. Guys, that's good enough, man. That's good enough. Stop cutting them. Like, that's the thread I was looking at on Invent, where they're like, oh man, I feel sorry for the Western audience. It was like a screenshot of Reddit, okay? And yo, like, you guys, I told you guys to stop cutting those, right? Stop wasting your peons. You're gonna need those peons. You're gonna need that silver. You're gonna need that gold. Because it seems like we're not able to transfer our tier 3 into tier 4 bracelets. And these tier 4 bracelets are looking really nice. That's the second point what I want to talk to you guys about. When we look at this screenshot, obviously it's in Korean. If we look at the first picture here, these are some of the examples from the CM newsletter. It says right here, except for your awakening as well as your spacebar, except for those, so your skills cooldown is increased by 3%, but your damage to enemy increases by 7%. So you may be thinking, Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where can I use that? So a perfect class for this is Spec Full Moon Soul Eater. This is going to be insane. And also, you can combat the 3% increased cooldown on your skills with level 9 and 10 tier 4 cooldown gems. And this could also be pretty devastating for even gunslingers, because gunslingers have so much cooldown reduction that we don't know what to do. We're such a cycle dealer, right? With the ARK passive in tier 4. I'm never talking about tier 3, by the way, okay? Unless it's like a tier 3 video. I'm talking about the future. In the future, the future that I'm playing right now. My gunslinger, you could play really, really, really sweaty, and the cooldown may be too much for you, even with level 8 gems in tier 4. So level 9 and 10, it's like pretty overkill, but even with level 8 cooldown gems, I think this will be really nice. And also, swiftness classes, cycle dealers, right? Cycle dealers, like Gunslinger is a cycle dealer. She goes spec in tier 4. But even swiftness classes can utilize this. And this is a mid-roll, guys. Mid-roll already giving 7% value. And this next one is crazy as well. It gives crazy weapon attack, 8,700. And it gives you stacking one as well. So it gives you more weapon attack. This one's pretty high value. And then let's go to this one right here, where it's like kind of a support, where it increases crit damage by 3.6%. Really, really nice. And the last one right here, attack and movement speed increased by 5%. I went on Reddit and nobody's translating this stuff, so I'm making a video right now. And I saw a thread on Reddit saying, man, in tier 4, I gotta use Curse Doll. That sucks. Well, I guess for some classes, Raid Captain and Mass Increase can be back, like SO War Dancers. SO War Dancers are dropping both Mass Increase and Raid Captain, but with this is a mid-roll. It could be brought back for SO War Dancers. This could, like, also, Surge Blades in tier 4. I told you guys, and you guys drop on my stream, and I'm really grateful that you guys come by and ask me questions like, in tier 4, Surge Blade, do I need Curse Doll? Do I need Raid Captain? Well, before seeing this newsletter, I told you guys that for now, keyword for now, Surge Blades in tier 4 use Curse Doll over Raid Captain. But now that I've seen this, and I want to see the max roll, attack speed and movement speed, guys, this could change things. This could make Surge go back to Raid Captain, or Mass Increase, or maybe if you have Mass Increase, Curse Doll, Rock, you could use both and drop Keen Blunt. We don't know, but all I want to say is this. The reason why I say something is good for now, with the big keyword for now, is because it was good for that time. Things can change. So if we go down, it shows you how many points right there. So 18, those are guaranteed. Instead of like you rolling for it, you get the 18 ARK passive points. Okay? ARK passive points into the third node. Sorry, not the class node. Okay, that's sorry about that. So we're gonna talk about this later. Okay? But in the third node, we can get more. So it's gonna increase our Hyper Awakening skill damage. So what I'm trying to say is big power spikes are coming with the tier 4 bracelet. And they also announced Karma System. The Karma System is going to be another power spike. And remember, for those that hang out on my Twitch, I told you guys that I'm kind of getting tired of new raid, which is cool, but the new raid coming with a power spike. These power spikes are getting a little bit out of hand, right? I think some people will really like it because they can finish their raids even faster and log off because they have a busy life, family. I respect that. And I also want to log off so I can play NA with y'all. But the thing is, now Lost Ark could it be that for veterans, it's just one raid that's fun and everything else is like you touch it and it dies? It could be. It could be going that direction. It really depends how much power these bracelets will give us, as well as the Karma System. I'm guessing around 20 to even 40% damage increase. And also that the bracelet, you can use this item that drops from Brawl Shots at first clear, and in the auction as well. Okay, in the auction as well, and then in the exchange as well, in the NPC. All right, so we can use this to add 3 more rerolls, and it does show that the bracelets have a tradability of 1, just like in tier 3. All right, this is the relic version, and this is the ancient. So the fact that it has the ARK passive 3rd node, the ascension points is very, very good. And also the options are pretty crazy. And I'm guessing it's going to have the 2 combat stats, right? Like spec crit, we don't know how much, probably going to be 120-ish, and then maybe 3 max open rolls. Okay, we'll see more about that on next week's patch with Belshazzar. The transfer fee, blah, 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 blah. And then there's going to be a new gold sync that they promised because the public, the Korean players, were fighting hard against a new quality system announced in the LOA on. Remember, they said that they wanted to increase quality to 120, and everybody pretty much revolted. And the CM Lisha back then said, okay, then we'll come back in September to take your gold. So this is the new Karma Gold. There's no mini game. You just press it. It looks like there's going to be pity. And then you see the success rate. And some people are already panicking, calculating how much gold it's going to take. Most of the comments that I've seen on the official, this is the official site. And you can see the comments here. A lot of people are not liking it. Me, myself included. I don't think it's necessary initially, but I think that they want you to do it. And I don't know if it's going to be roster wise. So what it does is pretty much this. What the karma system is right here. So the karma system has levels and ranks. And obviously, as you go up, there's going to be a max rank, okay? So as you go up the level in the first tab. So let me show you guys the character here. I'll do a separate video on this. So in this first tab, what's going to happen is every time you level up, your max increase, your max high level, sorry, max HP increases. Okay. And then as you rank up in this tab, what's gonna happen is that pretty much your evolution damage, so your damage is gonna increase, okay, and your support stuff is gonna also increase as well. TLDR. Number 2, this one is gonna increase your weapon attack, and then it's also by level. By level, your weapon attack will go up, and then as you'll rank up, it's gonna give you more points, so that you get to finish this off pretty much. This is related to your class engraving. So remaining energy, right? Your surge goes through the boss. It's always considered back attack, and increases all damage to your enemy by 6% per point. So that's 6%, 12%, and then finally we get 18%, and then we unlock these nodes. If you have a class with good side notes, good. If you don't, like Surge Blades, then kind of rip. Okay, but everyone's gonna do it, and then hopefully they balance it correctly. Who knows? And then the third tab, it's going to, by level, every time you level up, as you level up, your awakening damage will increase. And as you rank up, you'll get more of these points. So your bracelet will get more points, as well as karma. So people gonna, pretty much do the math and figure out what classes, what's worth more. Is it worth more to spend gold here, or here, or here? Here's my opinion. Yes, I think it's gonna cost a lot of gold, the karma system. Okay, I think it's going to cost a lot of gold, but if you're able to clear Belshazzar, I don't know. Like I said, the bracelet alone and the karma system, like early on, I guess you could rank up, level up a little pretty quickly. And I think that's going to give substantial damage boost. And you've already seen like the KR players already blow the raids up with ARK passive. You see my 70 million DPS Surge Blade or remitting energy now doing over 220 million, right? From tier 3. So we're already blowing up the pass rates. Now we're gonna ultra blow up the pass rates. And it looks like Thaymine is most likely gonna be phased out now, as we're gonna be doing Ekida, the new Brel, and there's gonna be, of course, Behemoth. And then this is like all the drops. So there's gonna be new Guardian. The Guardian can drop Relic and Ancient, Bracelet. And the 1640 guy is going to drop Relic. Aegir will drop Ancient, Bracelet, and Brel Hard, Ancient. So anything above 1680 and above, it is going to drop Ancient. And then there's the new Chaos Dungeon. There's a new MVP screen from Burl Shaza. And there's going to be a cold effect. And then you could combat it with this new scroll. And this scroll can be crafted after you do 7 days of Unas. So I guess you can't take advantage of that in the first week. Like, none of this really matters for the Western audience because it's so far away. All I really want you guys to know is that there is going to be tier 4 bracelets. And the tier 4 bracelets looks like it makes tier 3 obsolete. Pulse Brel. And this is the new 1680 Chaos Engine. You can see it's going to drop the ancient gear, or has a chance, right? And then there's going to be cube level 2 with that little dot right there at the corner. So all you really need to know is, once again, the new brace is coming, tier 3. Stop cutting those if you are, and get ready for the engraving system. Like I said in the past videos, I see some people still buying engravings, class engravings in NA for overpriced, like even the purple ones. I've been playing NA a lot. I see people buying my purple class engravings. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if I would buy that. I would just use a free 5x3 and then transition to ARK passive, in my opinion. Also, yeah, if you're wondering, hey, can my class... I was watching Surge Blaze. They went back to Cursed All. I don't like Cursed All. I want to go back to Raid Captain. Well, good news. With tier 4 bracelets, maybe you can if you roll right. All right? So what I'm trying to say is nothing is really set in stone. The balance, there's going to be, as I said, more points. We can unlock more points in tier. That's going to upset the balance. More points in tier. That's going to upset the balance. Okay? So we don't really know anything. It's still coming in. All of this stuff is still coming in. That's all I'm trying to say. All right. So if you're not following this, if you just randomly join a streamer like, hey, is this spec or class strong? And then you never revisit it. You never revisit the build or what runes you need, what engravings you need. You're going to fall behind. All right. You have nobody to blame. These are the changes, guys. And more coming. More coming with Brel as we see how the bracelet really works, as well as the karma system, how much gold it's going to sink or it's going to eat, and is it per character. This is my final opinion. Let me finish my thought. Yes, I am very worried about the gold sink. I have made 2.4 million gold without swiping. All single gold coins I have farmed from the raids, as well as accessories, which is drying up. That market is drying up. That gold mine is being depleted. And I was going to do something nice for one of my gold earners by upgrading their weapon with this gold. Now, after I saw the newsletter and after seeing the public response, I've read hundreds of threads in the general forums. People saying the bracelet's dead, support saying the bracelet's dead. And yeah, we kind of saw it coming, but it still sucks. What I'm trying to say is, okay, the bracelet we kind of saw coming. It sucks. I have an 18% bracelet. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, but the thing is, kind of saw it coming. Okay, with the LOA on. But the gold sinks, yeah, it's alarming, right? There's going to be karma system, the bracelet. But I think it's just going to be like tier 3. Get a bracelet with your combat stats, 2 open options, try to get 1 good roll, and then call it a day. And then wait for it to calm down in price, and then maybe go for 2 options. That's, I think, my plan, honestly, because like I said, guys, I'm kind of done, man. I'm just going to be honest, man. I'm kind of done. Like, I haven't really upgraded anything on my blade either. Like, even my accessories, I could get even 8% more out of it. Yes, with the gold I have, I could get that. But why? Raids are already blowing up. You know, not just on my main, but even on my weakest ults. And if they're not going to really... If Brel is the only beefy raid, I don't really think it's going to be that beefy for long because of all these new systems. And, you know, they pretty much are doing what I said they shouldn't do, which is every new raid, there's like 20 to 40% more power increase. If we're able to clear the raid, it's a 1690 raid, and we're able to clear it, then why go for karma? Why rush for karma? I mean, why rush the bracelet? I think my days of rushing is kind of like over because, you know, I really don't see another raid coming for a while. I think they really want to milk this for a while, right? They really want to milk the whales to do the karma, get it done. You know those people that want to just quickly get it done and over with? Yeah, I think they're going to just milk those guys. And what they're going to do is milk the bracelet, of course, right? Honestly, I just don't see me finishing Karma until they announce the next raid and the next LOA on in winter. Like I just don't see it, because like if this is like, if I have to do 6 characters, right? If I have to do six characters, oh boy, right? Like all my 6 characters, they're blowing up the content right now as is, and I haven't honed them in weeks. I mean, I tried with bound mats, right? I do like 2 tasks per week on the weapon, and I've pitied all. I'm not succeeding any of them. So if there isn't a new raid announced for the rest of the year, and if it is announced in the LOA on winter and it's like February or January or March, that's like 6 months to do my Karma. So I'm just gonna take it slow, right? Does it suck that there's a new gold sync? Yes. Does it suck that they keep increasing the power spike a lot? Yes and no, because it makes raiding go faster and you can log off faster, right? So I guess it depends on who you ask. But overall, even though all of these stuff we talked about and saw it coming, you know, it's alarming. It's alarming. It's alarming. So I guess I don't want to really scare you guys, but yes, there's a lot of things coming with Tier 4, but I think what I'm gonna do is just take it one step at a time. Okay. I really don't see myself engaging with the Karma. I really don't see myself overly cutting the Tier 4 bracelets. You know, I don't, even if it gives me 5% attack speed, movement speed, like even if I couldn't go back to, like, I don't really see it changing my build much. Yeah. I'm already blowing up the game and logging off fast so that I could play NA more than KR right now. Like I could finish all my raids in a day or 2. So, if it's scary, you guys, I don't blame you. But like I said, all you guys need to know is about your bracelet becoming obsolete from what we know so far. All right, there's still a 1% chance, and all I want to say is, yeah, if you guys are shopping for your engravings, also, although you shouldn't, I always think that you guys should just try to get the free ones. Just watch with your eyes and ears what's going on. My class in Tier 4 is using Crystal. Oh no. Uh-oh, wait, hold on. I could go back to Raid Captain, mass increase or something. Yeah, just keep up with that, guys. And how the bracelet as well as the additional ARK passive points will do to your class. Okay, what will it do to my class in terms of gameplay? In terms of gameplay, like what is it going to do? Is it going to make it clunkier? Is it going to make it more fluid? All right. So we have to wait more until that is out. And I'll try to provide updates on that, guys. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say.